This corner, I was told, is the sharpest in East Africa, and I think that is the reason why it is painted red for easy visibility to avoid road crashes. You can see from afar, and as you can see, when the vehicle is negotiating this corner, it moves as if it is making a U-turn. So this corner is very, very sharp, and it is also very dangerous to the drivers who are new on this road. But the drivers from this side are very, very careful, and they are also used to this kind of road here. And this road, though risky when you are still new this side, but it is really, really fun. And as you can see, there's a lot of fog. The road is not very clear. The visibility is very poor. It is still the morning. It is around 7 a.m. and there's a lot of fog. I was with some people from I don't know what they had gone to do in Kisoro. There were about 10 of them. They were really discussing a lot of things in this bus here. They were talking about the culture. I remember how they were arguing with some Mufumbira man. They were arguing about their culture. The Mufumbira man was saying their culture is the best, only that they don't hype like that one of Asholi. But the people of Asholi, they were saying they have the best culture. They have the best dances. And they were really arguing, and for me, I was just quiet. If I had joined, who could I could not win that very intense argument because I was alone. But we also have some good dance like a koche, like ukeme, like that oleng tere, like itule, like there's a dance called nyamtar, mialokot, mialurut. There are a number of them also, and our culture here in Uganda is really, really very, very rich. We have rich cultures from across the country. We have very many tribes with rich culture, really. You can really like Uganda if you move around it. This is really a pearl of Africa. We have good physical features. We have mountains, lakes, rivers, and a number of things in Uganda. Our weather is also so nice, beautiful. When you are in Kisoro, you really enjoy the cold weather. When you are in the northern Uganda, you enjoy the warm weather. But when you are in Karamoja there, you almost enjoy hot weather. That white substance in the valley there, it's not water, it's the fog, and it always happens in the morning. You always see it in the morning when you are this side, when you're traveling on this road. And when it is very early, you need to be very, very careful, because you may find that the fog has covered the road and makes it very hard for the driver to see the oncoming vehicle. But they always use lights in the morning and in the evening. Very cold. For me, I started enjoying the weather when it was around midday to around 3 p.m. there. Between there, you find the weather is warm and cold. I would describe it as lukewarm, but really, you really enjoy. You can stand on the sun and it is not scorching. It does not scorch you even if you stand on the sun, because you really find the temperature is just favorable to your skin, and the wind is blowing. Really, it's a very nice place. I remember enjoying walking around the streets of Kisoro town, and it's a very busy road, and there is a lot of economic activities going on here. And this road leads to a number of districts. This side, when you're following, it leads you to Kabale, the nearest from here. Kabale, then you go to Ntungamu, then a number of districts before you reach Mbarara city. But when you are going towards the other side of Kisoro, there is junction there that leads you to Rwanda and also Democratic Republic of Congo. It's a very busy road. I remember when in Kisoro town, when I was hungry in the evening, I walked around the street to look for something to eat. Then I resorted to some group of young people who were frying eggs and potato chips, Irish potato chips. So I went to them, but equally they were not even understanding English, so we struggled. And I realized, much as I don't know Luganda, when I am in Kampala, even if you greet me in Luganda, I even fail to answer. You may greet me and I fail to answer. When you pass now, then I will remember that, oh, I would have answered like this. But when I went to Kisoro, trust me, when I wanted to buy something to eat, I was forced to mix some bit of Luganda and Kiswahili. Some bit of Luganda and Kiswahili. Would ask, sent my car, something like that. But finally we managed to understand each other, and that group of young people, we transacted at the end of our conversation, and I was able to get what I wanted. So that experience really made me love the place, and I would really want to go back to that place over and over again. Only that it is really very far from Lira. It is about 800 over 800 kilometers from Lira to Kisoro. It's a good distance. It is far, really very far. But I really like the place. I like the way the road is made, and I like the way the drivers try to manage the road and avoiding road crashes. But on my way to Kisoro, at around Kabale there, because the most hilly areas are in Kabale and Kisoro. So I happened to see a number of trucks that has fallen by the roadside. See, mostly trailers but you rarely see these taxis, you rarely see these buses, you rarely see these small vehicles. I think they are used to the windings on the road. When you see them negotiating the corner at a very high speed, you really wonder. Those things are really so amazing. Much as when it's your first time and you're a person who is not strong-hearted, you can really be afraid. But for me, I just enjoyed, because that was what I went there to see. So I was just excited and really just enjoying it. I was not even thinking about the risk, by the way, but I liked the way the driver was taking us, especially the driver of Jaguar on our way back. The driver was really, the speed was moderate, and you could really see that the driver was really concentrating. I really like it so much. When I returned from that very wonderful trip, I started to reflect on our country, this country, Uganda, the Pearl of Africa, and I decided to write some poems that are descriptive to our country, the way our country appears in our, and to the people who come to visit Uganda from the foreign countries. Our physical features, our cultures, the foods, and a number of things that are really, really very wonderful, including our economic activity. And this program is called the Adventure on Lango News Channel. You will really discover a number of things. We are going to take you to various and different places, exploring a number of things in this country, and even when opportunity comes outside the country, outside the country also. You look at this corner here, you cannot see what is before you. You don't see what is coming before you. You only trust your lane, and you trust that your lane is safe. There is nothing on your lane. Really, really, this is really amazing, you see. It's really nice, and it needs a lot of seriousness. It needs a lot of seriousness. You see this track has broken down here, and when you see, the tracks always move very slowly. And here is the rock. This on your left is the rock. On your right is the valley. The rock and the valley. You see now the danger. If you overspeed and if you're reckless, you crash on the rock. And if you move, supposing God forbid the vehicle veers towards the right, you will definitely go to the valley, very deep inside there. But I appreciate the fact that the drivers here, most of them are serious, and I did not like so much about the road is that there are big checkpoints with a tight security and really great deployment. I think the biggest that one of Eshuya Forest Reserve, which is in Kabale district, and there's also a checkpoint at Kanaba, which is some few kilometers to that very sharp corner painted red, and we are approaching Kanaba Trading Center, where you are going to see the checkpoint, and we are going to stop at that checkpoint. This is Kanaba Trading Center. As you can see, the checkpoint and the security officers standing by. At night at around 10 p.m. with Bismarck bus, we were stopped and told to come out. You come out on a straight line, holding your identification documents like national identification card and the passport if you don't have the national ID, and we were checked thoroughly before we were allowed to now go and enter Kisoro. I think it's because that road is a very sensitive area. That place, there is the issue of ADF, and in that area, I think that is the reason why the security of that place is tight, and also that road connects to Congo and Rwanda. So I think that those are the reasons why the security is very tight and why there are a number of checkpoints. But I read from the website of the Voice of Muhabura, the Voice of Muhabura, that is a radio station in Kisoro municipality. There is some article they wrote there. Kisoro people act by checkpoint. Kisoro people act by checkpoint. LC5 calls it a money mint. So the people of Kisoro and the chairman LC5, according to this news article from Voice of Muhabura, they are saying that the security who are there, they're alleging that the security were using those checkpoints to extort money from the local people. So that is what I did not like so much about that place. But generally everything about that place is so beautiful, it's good, and you would really admire and you would want to go back time and again. Although that the distance there is far, and the people of that place is also nice, by the way. The Mufumbira people, I interacted with them. I had a friend there, very nice friend indeed, who booked for me the hotel and took me around, and I was able also to interact with the Christians of Motorere End Time Message Church, where I fellowship with them. That was in August last year. It was really a wonderful experience. This video I took in August last year, but for some reasons I kept it and I did not publish it as soon as possible. So it is coming right now, but it has taken almost coming to a year with me. After this deliberate trip, I have had a reflection, and it goes like this. Poem: God and Nature. Pasture sweet and water thou gavest, the great expanse of wealth, the riches thou seekest not, but gavest thou them to those ye love. Bread thou feedest me on for mine flesh, and Eden manna thou storest for mine soul. On Uganda, the wandering love for Uganda. Through the thicket of windy my love goes, yet never was I taught to be a patriot. I never was mentored to nationalists, but I love you, Mama Uganda. The hospitality of Lao, the beauty of Teso girls, the glaring heat of Karamoja, and the cooling breeze of Bafumbira and Pachigalan, the green of Toro, and the thrilling songs of a Sholi culture, the enterprising nature of Buganda, the kingly pride of Busoga, the twists and turns on Sebe Hills, the intertribal link of West Nile, the outstanding Bamasaba circumcision. Victoria will water you, Chioga will feed your children, Bunyoro will make you fat with oil, Japadola will build you houses, the Nile will power your growth, Elgon, Rwenzori, and Mufumbiro are pegged to hold you fast. Kidepo, Queen Elizabeth, and Masison Falls are flooded with beasts and wild cattle. Bring me milk and bongo from Ankole. Let me have a sip of Sembabule coffee and banana from the west. Get me millet flour from the north too, and I will write my love for you, O Uganda. This is the adventure, and thank you for being with me on Lango News Channel. I am Denish Ongora.
Now, Peter.